Thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome back. Today the Thrift Store Rundown is going balls to the wallet, delivering some real sporty bargains for the real sportsman. Physical athleticism is one thing. Mental athleticism is another. It could be a real big game unto itself watching two fanatics duke it out in the game of sports trivia. But then again, I don't think either of them would be prepared for the real contest that awaits at ESPN's Trivia Night from Funko Games. 1,000 trivia questions for sports fans. Anywhere between 2 to 10 players, ages 10 and up. This was picked up from Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store for $2.99. And without further delay, let's go to the videotape from Funko Games and figure out how to play this darn thing, which is actually multiple games in one.
To set up the game, you're going to divide into 2 teams. One team is going to play as the black team, the other team as the red team. You're going to lay out the instant replay equipment, the distance ruler, the pack of trivia questions, as well as all of the equipment needed for the end of the round instant replay challenges. The winner of the game is the team that can get 4 points in all 5 of the trivia categories. We have football, ice hockey, baseball, basketball, and all sports. Other categories of questions you can answer are teams and mascots, and as seen on TV, something like what commercial was popular during the Olympics in 1984. Each round begins by laying out 6 draft cards. These are the options for each team to determine what questions and categories they're going to go after, and also how difficult those questions might be based on the number of points. The team with the youngest player gets to draft the first card. So let's say I am a basketball expert. So I might go for the 3-point basketball card. Then the other team might go for the 2-point hockey, and so on and so forth until all 6 draft cards are claimed. Then it's time to answer trivia. The other team is going to pull out a card of the corresponding category and read the question out loud based on the number of points that that card was worth. If the team gets the question correct, then they get to move their point marker up on their scorecard by the number of points that that question was worth. If they get the question wrong, then they put one of their markers on the appropriate category, depending on what sport it was or whether it was an all sports question. This is going to lead to the instant replay challenges at the end of the round. After all 6 trivia questions are attempted, any remaining markers on the instant replay tracker trigger that instant replay depending on what sport it is. You're going to place that sports equipment at the end of the ruler. You're going to move the felt pad to the line representing that sport. So in this case, we're going to do basketball, so we put the felt right next to the basketball icon. You're going to put a token, and then you're going to attempt a shot. I am not going to get this, but I'm going to attempt it. If you make the shot, survey says, if you make the shot, then your team gets a point in that category.
So now you know how to play. Warm up those fingers and warm up your mind as I read you the ESPN Trivia Night credo. This, by the way, will take you 50 minutes to play. It doesn't matter who you are, or where you come from, or when it all began. If it was why you got up early, or why you stayed up late. If it was from the nosebleeds, or someone's shoulders. If it's because of a hand-me-down passion, or a tradition of superstition. If it's because of a curse, or a miracle. If it taught you how to fail, or how to fight. If it brought you to tears, or to your feet. It's not about what you do or do not know, but game you have or have not seen, or how long you've been watching. Despite our differences, we're all pulling for something larger than ourselves that unites us forever. At the end of the day, we're all fans. ESPN. Now, put your fandom to the test with ESPN's Trivia Night. Will do. You already got the gist on how to play from Funko games, and that's good because there are a lot of bells and whistles in here, but not one single referee whistle. Man, that would have been a nice touch. The equipment this game contains are card dividers for your double-sided trivia cards, which range from football to baseball to soccer to hockey to all sports, logos and mascots, and even seen on screen how sports connects to film and TV, memorable moments scripted and not scripted, from screens both small and silver. Draft cards, red and black replay tokens, tandem group. Tracker clips, team score trackers, the first pick token, and the instant replay board. And speaking of instant replay, here's all the equipment contained herein for those dexterity challenges. A football goalpost, baseball strike zone, ice hockey net, and basketball hoop. With a felt launch pad, 3 footballs, basketballs, baseballs, and hockey pucks each, a distance ruler, and shooters. And this is how it's all supposed to be set up. The objective is to win by scoring 4 points in each of the 5 sports: baseball, basketball, football, ice hockey, and all sports. If both teams win in the same round, or if neither team has won when the draft deck runs out, both teams compete in sudden death. Each round consists of 3 steps you follow in order: draft, trivia, and the instant replay challenge. Mental challenges, dexterity challenges, oh yeah, many games in one. And I would say all of the components, all of the equipment, as they say, are accounted for in here. The dexterity ruler, the trivia cards, this really is the heart and soul of the game. The team score trackers here, the instant replay board. Pay careful attention to the distance ruler here because you could go all the way with this. And I do mean all the way. Oop. I got it upside down, I think. 2 to 17. There you go. The felt launch pad. Your goalposts and your nets. They're all accounted for in here too. We also have here your draft cards, your points, all of your tokens, all of your... Let's go back here for a second. What are these things? These are your tracker clips. All accounted for in this little Ziploc baggie. So yeah, it's a fairly stacked game to play. Because if you get a question wrong, you can make up for it with any one of these dexterity challenges. So I would advise you, sharpen up your skills because you don't know how talented you could really be at making up for lost points. Oh yeah, and there's your draft pick card right here, your draft pick token. I think we both know that the heart and soul of this game are indeed the trivia questions. They range from all sports to their logos and mascots, but if you know me, you know I'm fond of the seen on screen category. How well sports and film and TV, and even video games, get along. Trouble is, how the heck am I going to be able to store this? Maybe they'll come out with a travel version in the future. But that's ESPN Trivia Night for you. 1,000 trivia questions for sports fans. Face off against your friends and family in this energetic sports trivia game. Draft sports categories you can dominate, or risk playing outside your comfort zone to net the big score. If you drop the ball on your last answer, recover points in the mini-sports instant replay challenges. Outscore the opposing team or beat them in sudden death to decide the winner. We have here questions from baseball to football and basketball, ice hockey, really all sports. Soccer, golf, tennis, wrestling, table tennis, mixed martial arts, skateboarding, skiing, rugby, swimming, curling, bowling, cricket, running, snowboarding, surfing, and more. Good heavens! How stacked did Funko have to make this? 140 trivia cards with 1,000 questions, 7 card dividers, 1 card box, 42 draft cards. Well, you can read the rest of the contents from there. I'm nowhere near a sportsaholic, but every once in a while, I like getting out of my comfort zone. And this certainly delivers. In every slang term you can define a winning play, this gets all 5 claps. You think you know sports? Have at you then! Because I'm pretty sure every sportsaholic out there will want to have a piece of this. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the thrift side.